it's all gone wonky. Oh dear. I didn't start. Oh, are you really gonna force me to update? I didn't start Skylines before, and okay. All right. So there we go. Loading. Lovely. Brilliant. So apparently there's an update. Who knew? Bridges and stuff. Yeah. I haven't actually played this game in a long time. We're gonna roll out a new game. Hang on, we'll wait for this to finish doing its thing. Virtual texturing. Yeah. It's been a while since I've played this actually, so we're gonna go with new game. Normal. Thank you. Let's take a look here. Lakeside Harbor. Lots of mountains around there. That could be interesting. Sanctuary Bay. There's a lot of open water and expanse there. I'm thinking Lakeside Harbor. And what's this one down here? Verdant Vale. Me. No. Okay, we'll go with this one. Right. So select map. Wickham. There you go. That's fine. Game mode, North America. Another thing I didn't realize is that there's all these fantastic packs that you can download, which I was unaware of actually. There's a Japan pack, a Britain pack, North America, South America, France, all kinds. I had no idea. Right, so one of the things that I have running is I have unlock all the tiles running in the background. So, so that's how we're starting. All right. So we've got a lot of land here. Can I? Another thing that I discovered is you can now see where all the wow, most of this map is actually farmland friendly. Fair enough. Jesus. Hello, what's that? There's a little nicket there. Yeah, most of this map appears to be rather fertile. So that's pretty cool. That wasn't a thing previously. I don't know when they changed that, but it used to be that you couldn't see the fertile land until you reached, I think, the 3rd tier, maybe. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And we got logging. This one's changed a bit because you don't really need a logging area. You just need some wood to start with because they plant their own trees. And then, of course, you've got the quarry as well, and that doesn't require anything specific. Neither do the chickens. Chickens don't either. So, you can start with all of the industries that you want, which is interesting. We would like to make a fishing village. Which means I'm going to need to get to the coastline, which is fun. And we've got this nonsense right here. Why am I calling this nonsense? Well, you've got your classic American road. It's a high volume road, right? That's actually turned into a very low volume road by multiple junctions and traffic lights. So it's complete nonsense, is what it is. See, essentially, you'd want this to be a low-speed dual carriageway, and then off of here, you would have your malls, your strip malls and stuff, right? And then you'd have your entrances into your residential areas as well. But this is your atypical American village setup, where you have a main road, which it's 65 miles an hour, and then it drops down to 55 miles an hour, and then it drops down into 45, and you end up in a road like this, and then you end up with a bunch of junctions and traffic lights. But the road never changes. It's still classified as a freeway, and then it goes back up again. Of course, no one actually slows down to 45 miles an hour. They're all zipping through the middle of this little town with all these junctions, doing about 80 wherever possible. Only slowing down when necessary to prevent hitting the guy in front. Right, okay. Right, let's think about what we're going to do here. So we've got some woodland over here. We've got some fertile land over here. Well, that's a bit of a pain in the ballsack, isn't it? Because I would like, so we could go this way and set up a woodland thing, and then some farmland in there and chickens here. So we could expand out this way into an industrial zone, and then this way into residential, or go this way into industrial, and then this way into residential. I think I like that better, actually. It doesn't really matter, because wherever I go, I can get to fertile land, so I don't need to worry about it, which is a bit of a bummer, really. I would like to have to worry about where my fertile land is. But I guess when you're doing city planning, it's not really a thing, is it? So, anyway, let's just start working on this, right? We're going to just get rid of this. This is nonsense. Right, so let's bring this in here. What is this? That's the railway. That's that. Oh, you know what I need to do, actually? I need to look at power. Ooh. Ah, okay, so we have power coming in over here. That is a long way to run some power lines. Son of a bitch. Well, we don't really have a choice, do we? So that's our first major expense right there. But that's fine. Okay. Not a big deal. Right. So, we're going to come in. We'll adjust this road as we get further in. But what I'm going to do here is, I might want to bring this one back a little bit and put a roundabout here. Actually, I think we're going to leave it there, because it is nice and close to this junction. Is this a high volume junction? Not particularly. That actually is ugly as sin. That is a very ugly junction. Wow. Okay. Well, that junction's going away eventually. We'll put a nice high-speed interchange in there. Okay, so let's just start work, shall we? We're going to leave that as it is, I think, actually. This road's going to get upgraded to a... I'm going to bring that to there. And then we want our transformer there. Right, so that brings power into the city from there. And we'll have industry through there too. So now we will go to this guy here. Do we want this to be dead straight? I mean, there's no reason for it to be bendy-wendy, but... I would like to get away from just doing straight lines everywhere. Alright, I tell you what we'll do. We'll do a straight line. Oh, Jesus Christ. We'll do a straight line down into here like this. And then we will... I think what we'll do is we'll come off of here using that. And then we'll take it down to 2. I want it to place it into the middle. Can I not? Oh god, I can't place it into the middle. Because if I okay, whatever. All right, and then we'll come down like this. Actually, I am going to give it some very gentle bendy-wendiness. Like that. Just to break things up a little bit. So that comes off of our main road. So this is, I guess technically this will be a collector. And then we will go down into the village itself. Or the town itself, rather. Oh man, I'm still fighting this cold. Whatever the hell it is. Having toddlers is fun. Alright, and then same again. 1, 2. Alright, that's cool. Now, before we get too carried away, we need to think about water. That's a problem. Wherever we put this, there's like no water flow. So wherever we put this, it's just gonna sit there. Oh boy. So that actually... Okay, there's an entryway there. Alright. Oh boy. Okay, I could put it there, right? And then put this one here, maybe? Like that. And we'll just have to keep an eye on it. And then we can join them up with just some dirt road for the moment. Do. Okay. Okay, cool. Right, so they've got power. We got water. Well, let's get some industry. Some industry roads going. We'll start down this end, I think. We're going to leave a gap because we do want to make sure that we get enough space for the recycling plant and whatnot. So we'll do that. And we don't want anything too big yet either. So I'm going to put these fairly close together. I'm going to manually put these in. Okay. Okay, like that. Brilliant. Alright, so now we want some commercial. Honestly, I feel like I should make this a parking road. Right? I'm so sorry about the coughing. tell you what we'll do. So I don't want it too close to the junction. So I'm going to break this here like this. Right? There we go. And then I can take those two away. Now, I have space for some commercial. Like that. Oh, you know what? I should probably put down some residential. We're going to start out the back here. Like this. Actually, no, we're not. We should start in the middle, shouldn't we? I'm going to do a 4 there and a 4 there. Right. Okay. Right. Now, that should be everything we need, right? We've got industrial, commercial, residential, power, water, and sewage. Boy, oh boy. Alright, swig of tea before I lose my voice, I guess. That I want to be a roundabout. Probably that too. There. Not the best roundabout, but it'll do. Okay, so we now have some movement occurring. And once more... Okay, you want more of this, do you? Well, fair enough. And then I guess we'll do 5 on that side. Actually, we'll do 5 on this side. 4 on that side. Yep. So as far as mods go, we got the tile unlock, we got the achievement fixer, we got the advanced line tool, the extended traffic manager, some landscape tools, move it mod, the road builder, and traffic. I can't remember what. In connection with, okay, so the extended traffic nonsense thingy. I can't remember what it is. So we got all that. They still want some more commercial. Honestly, I don't think they do. We've got like 3 of the same thing here. Actually, we are going to... I'm going to delete. That's... Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Yeah, you can be upset, but it's fine. So my aim really at the moment is just to get this unlocked. Right? Because this is inland farm fishing, which, yeah, you know, whatever. I'd like to be able to do that. What I might do, actually, is this road might start... Nope, there we go, look, that was quick. Might come around and start bendying. Actually, it will probably be this road. We'll take this road and then we'll split. And we'll do like a bendy road out this way. And we'll start working on our farmland out here. And then this one will go into this way. And just be regular town, city kind of traffic. So this is going to be a 4-lane road eventually. Wait, this one's going to be that, wasn't it? This is going to go bendy and come off this way. So this road, actually, I could turn into the farmland dead end when I get that far. Right, so we've got some changes. Now we have the medium density row housing. I think we can get away with here, right? Yeah. So we'll drop that down there. Drop that in there. So they do want some clinic. They do want a clinic, obviously. Where should I put this? We're gonna have a big residential area right in here, so I'm thinking probably in the middle. Like that. And then we'll worry about recycling all that stuff in a little bit. Okay, apparently we need some more of this as well. Okay, cool. So the one thing about the row housing is it does tend to cause a lot of choke as people start moving in. The other thing is there's no parking for them, is there? Oh, I should be using this road for these. Yeah, okay. Okay. So let's have a look at that, actually. This is a 2-lane divided. Perpendicular. Angled. Alright. So I want that, but I also want to turn that off. Because I don't want any... Bring it out to... Actually, we'll bring it out to about there, right? And now... Actually, I want to turn the zoning off all the way up here. Like that. Okay. So now we will do this. I could have a 2-lane road. Actually, I should do 1 lane, shouldn't I? Right, and have it come down and around and up. Kind of like that, I think. And then do something similar on this side. That's very close to the freeway though, isn't it? Oh, actually, I can just do that, can't I? Yeah, we can just do that. Turn that off of there. Okay. 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 And then that one. Okay. I do like the zoning toolkit. It's very, very nice. Okie dokie. Okay, fantastic. There we are. Yeah, I figured that this was going to be a problem down here eventually. Let's just slap a roundabout in there. Just for the moment. There we are. Brilliant. I do like roundabouts, but they can be problematic. Let's take a look. What do we got going on? So we can actually expand our knowledge of roundabouts. We do need a school. We can hang off on the recycling center for now. We're going to need a crematorium eventually anyway. There's nothing here that we need right this second. So let's unlock those three things. Okay. So now we actually have access to reasonable roundabouts. medium roundabout. I feel like I'm going to have to actually just make my own here. Because I want some control. Also, do I have asymmetrical roads yet? Do. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to pause this just for a moment. I'm going to drop that there. I want to cut this road in half so I can do this next bit. There we go. And then pretty much the same here. That should speed things up a little bit. A little bit. I mean, we can see where most of the traffic is going, and that's because people are moving in. They've just built all of this and all of this, so they're all trying to get to their homes, which is fine. Once they've all moved in, everything will settle down. He says. So this road I want to kind of bring out this way, and then we're going to drop off into a dirt road, I guess. Well, that's a divided road. I don't... Is there a 4-lane? There's this guy here. There is a 4-lane. I'm trying to think ahead, because if I turn this road and have a bunch of farmland out here, we're going to end up with a lot of traffic coming through this road. Unless I do a high-speed road that joins this. Because, like I said, this is going to fork. This would eventually become a nice high-speed road. We'll bend around and come around this way. So I would have to figure out how I can prevent the trucks, the heavy-duty vehicles, from coming up through here and taking this main road instead. So we can get away with it. We're just going to have to remember what the hell we're doing. And then this road will kind of wibbly wobbly and join up here. Yeah, I like that idea. Like that, and then we'll have we'll have our dirt road coming off of this way. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so let's pause. I'm not actually looking at my budget. What's going on? I'm making money. Okay, good. Yeah, okay. So that is that. Okay, I don't want to get too crazy with making these really huge, right? I want lots of little ones. I'm thinking if I put one there, maybe one over here like this. Okay. We need a chicken farm, which could essentially be right by the road. I mean, I could just drop it right here. Let's drop the road down now. Okay, there's that one. There's that one. Okay, nice. I like that. Okay, brilliant. Alright, let's get the chicken farm in. Actually, we could put it out here and just kind of have it fill in what this doesn't use, which will work for me. Okay. Well, let's adjust his area. We're going to turn snapping off because I want it to trace the freeway, but not too closely, you know. Okay. Go to there. Where's the join? There's the join. Alright, that'll work. And that one's going to come up against this one. So I'm going to bring that to there. Bring that out to there. Excuse me. Oh, it doesn't like. Oh, it doesn't like the power line. All right, we're gonna do something cool here. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Oh, come on. Come on. There we are. Lovely. Alright. There. Now we should be able to do that. Gonna bring that over to there. Like that, maybe? Bring that way. Whoops. And bring that out that way like that. There we go. And then we'll bring that down to there. Like that. Brilliant. Right, now we'll work on this one. To about there, yeah, okay. Oh, it's a little too close there, isn't it? There we are. Okay, cool. Bring that to there. What? Oh, never mind. Okay. Could probably tighten that join up a little bit, but I'm going to leave it the way it is just for now. Right, let's get our chickens going, shall we? You've got to be kidding me. You son of a bitch. And I can't do a hole around it, can I? Oh, yes, I can, actually. I'll just have to be creative about it. Or I could actually just not worry about it and just have it end. No, I don't want to do that. Did that just... Well, splice my sausages. That's awesome. I had no clue that you could get away with that. Well, there you go. You just... we just learned something new. Well, I did anyway. How about you? Maybe... Okay, we'll take this to there. So we're getting right up close to that pile on there. No. There we go. And we got that little gap there. That's so cool. I didn't know that you could get away with that. Alright, I think we can stop playing around with that now, don't you? Okay, cool. We need some more housing, apparently. Not a problem. Uh-oh. Waiting for a hearse. Maybe waiting for a while. Yeah, that's right. What can I need? Oh, we've already got one of those. Oh, we need a school. Yes, we need somewhere for these people to educate themselves. Or rather, be educated. Maybe down here. Just for now. Right? Oh my god, this cough is gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. Okay, there we go. So we could do like what we should do actually is get rid of, yeah. Just get rid of that right now. Okay. And then do like some small like cottaging out through this way. Sorry. That means something else where I'm from. Okay, we'll do that. Nope. It's awfully close to that freeway, but it'll be fine. Okay, cool. Yeah. Brilliant. Okay. Oh, we now have medium density. So we now have some apartment buildings. Very nice. Okay. And then these ones out here. For you country living people. There we are. And kind of sort it out in the boonies there. Right, so this is going to attract a lot of traffic. In fact, I think... Well, no, actually, it should be fine. I've got plenty of parking. Once it's figured itself out. What should put a roundabout in there? Put a nice little roundabout in there like that. There we are. Lovely. And maybe we should do our asymmetrical road there too. Right? Where is it? There it is. Like that. should really do this all the way down, shouldn't I? Excuse me. How can I break this road in half without breaking the ooh, like that? And then again. Like that. Get rid of that. That's going to be a big... Well, not necessarily. We'll keep an eye on this and see how the traffic flows through there. We do have a bit of a growler right here. But at least we're not blocking the flow of traffic too badly. I mean, we are here, but... Everyone wants to turn there. That's great. No one's going straight through. Maybe you should make this first section here a 4-lane. I do have this custom 2-lane route, man. It's too big. That's gigantic. I don't... Oh, you know what? Because I've got snapping turned on. I should be able to get away with that. What the hell? Why is that? Okay. Well, that didn't line up properly, did it? Maybe I should just make that one road all the way down then. Like that. Oh, and then it's broken that. Look, oh god. That's fine. Well, whatever. We'll just ignore it and we'll replace it later. Once everyone moves in and everything gets settled down, it should be okay. I feel like this really should probably be a 4-lane down here. Just a proper 4-lane all the way down to the roundabout. I mean, the majority of people are going to be turning in, and, well, yeah, that's true. So that really should be an asymmetrical, because they just want the one road. let's put it back the way it was before I broke it. Actually, I should do it back here, shouldn't I? Like that. So the reason being is I have this nice big long... actually, let's do that as well. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. And then... I want it that way. Like that. And then take that away. Right. Because coming out isn't terrible. It's going in that's the problem. And I feel like they're not traversing this roundabout properly as well. Okay, that worked a little better. What we want, I think, is probably another road here to kind of wibbly wobbly up through the center and join. Ooh, hello, thank you. Wibbly wobbly up through the center here and join this one, just to give them another way through this. What's going to be this mishmash here? So yeah, let's do that. Next to the school. Like that. There. That will give them another route through all of that nonsense. And what I might do actually is join these two up and then have a single road there. Join these two up and have a single road there. Let's take the zoning off of this road. Just for the moment. Okay. Turn the zoning off entirely on this new stretch. Whoop, pause. Okay, lovely. Right. And that should alleviate some of the traffic from down here. Yep. reckon it should work pretty well. Let's have a look at our industry. One more, and we've got it. Ore mining. Is there any ore on this? Oh, it's all over in the hills. Look at that. Nice. So what we're going to do at some point in the near future is set up some ore mining up here, and we'll have a little village out this way. It's going to take some doing because it wants to operate everything as a one big city, and I would like it just to have just a little village up in here, like its own little thing. And we can do it. It just takes a little setting up and like finagling and balance. So this basically is going to be our little farm area, and then we're going to have another little town out this way. I think is going to be our little fishing village. And I can see this section here growing into, like, not necessarily the heart of the city, but it's kind of where I can see it headed. Unless we make this the heart of the city. Actually, this would probably end up being the actual city coastline here. Let's take a quick look at what we've got going on. So we've got that there. You want to bet that this side is ore? Ooh, it's not. Oil? We can't look at oil yet. Coal? We've got coal. Ore. Okay. Fair enough. Oh. Oops. We have fire now. Oh. Yes. With that upgrade, we do need access to fire and police. So I think I'm going to put them in here. It's fairly central. So what I need to do... let's turn that on. There we are. A firehouse. City fire. Okay, so that's a small one. Alright. Cool beans, and then a small police station right next to it. There. And that's fairly central for this whole area, so that should be pretty good. We'll see our little fire guy go charging out. Okay, and he can get around there pretty quick. Oh dear. Oh no. It's burnt down. Oh dear. You poor people. It was entirely my fault. That was some bad maring right there, wasn't it? Alright, so we've got basically the project over here, I guess. I mean... At least they got parking. More than some places have. The missus and I, we went up and stayed with some relatives in Philadelphia and took a drive over to New York. I can't remember where we were going. Oh, we were going to a mall. Because we found a Lego store. So we wanted to go and check out this Lego store. And the GPS had us driving, I guess into Newark? New Jersey? I'm not quite sure. I can't remember quite where I was going, but it put us on a couple of back roads. When I say back roads, they're not back roads. They're just off the, the main thoroughfares, and the vehicles are parked in the streets, but the streets aren't quite wide enough for 3 vehicles, in my opinion. Like, I was crawling along, and my wing mirrors were just like inches from the parked cars on either side. And I mean inches, like literally maybe 4 or 5 inches at one point. Like, how the frig do emergency services get down here rapidly? I mean, that's absolutely insane. Alright, so this is all looking pretty good, I think. What's this? Oh. Yeah. Someone's burgled the factory. Okay. Alright, maybe I'll fill out this side then. Because they are asking for more of this. Do want to keep it kind of spread out a little bit. That was dumb. Son of a bitch. Do a 4 there. We'll do a 3 there. Ooh, look at that. The rock mansion. Very nice. Okay. Very nice, very nice. And then we'll do that there, and we'll do that there, and that there. And then we've got some lucky people backing onto the chicken farm. And that, yeah, they'll love it. Or else. So you can get the farms around the telegraph poles. That's pretty awesome. Trees. Spruce. Spruce trees. Well, that gap is really skinny, isn't it? Birch. Wow, I actually thought that I had not left enough space there, but apparently only if I use those. Okay, cool, cool. Lovely, that's brilliant. I'm stoked. Bollocks, I'm gonna have to friggin' adjust the width of this. Alright, well, we'll come back and do that another time. And that means we'll have to do it away from here, too. Well, whatever. Okay, what do we got going on? More of everything still. That really isn't a lot of commercial for what the population that I have now, is it? How do I fix that? That's a really tough question, actually. I mean, I can think of an easy way of fixing it, but it's not going to work out too well in the future. And it's just to take a road off of here and just dump a bunch of commercial in there, but don't think that's going to be a good idea. Now I can potentially turn this into a one-way system and double the amount of commercial available in here. Yes, everyone's coming down this way now. That's actually quite funny. So let's have a look at our road situation. What do we have? Actually, what I need is a 2-lane, one-way. Alley? Oh, that's a regular sized road with parking. Okay. Divided. Regular. I would need to make it. So it would essentially be this, but with 2 one-way lanes. Made with road builder. Yeah. Oh, okay, that gives me my topographic lines on and off. Okay, well that's it. That is actually helpful. So here's the pondering. Turn this into a 2-lane, one-way road with parking on either side. And I have another one down here, and a road joining the two. That way I can double the amount of commercial through here, or move this lot and extend this out. I don't like that idea though. Or just extend this around here. Which I also don't like the sound of. Or extend it up here. Move the school over here somewhere. That sounds like a better option, actually. Ooh. Hey, wait, where's move it? There we go. Ooh. That's what I was looking for, actually. The rotate option. Okay. to there. Move that there. Move the school. Right there. Beautiful. Right, what's that? That's the medical clinic, right? That can basically stay there, I think. Or actually, I could move it there. Okay. We're going to turn snapping on this time, I think. Or maybe not, actually, because it's not really... Hang on a minute. That does not look right. Oh. Because I want that one. I mean, yes, there, but not all the way down to the junction, please. Okay. Hey, hello. What? Whoops. There you go. Idiot. Okie dokie. And then we'll do 4 on this side. Like that. There we go. We're waiting a long time on that hearse. It's coming from another city. Of course, the other thing that I really should look at doing, because this is going to be a high, obviously a high foot traffic area, is looking at doing park and ride. So do a big car park somewhere in here, and then run a trolley all the way around this area, or even all the way around this outside edge here. That's not a dreadful idea, because most of these people here should be walking to these shops, so that's not a big deal. I do feel like the medical clinic should probably be up in here somewhere. Just so as I'm giving it the option to go either direction, just to get over here. Let's grab it. We'll just move it, mod it over here like this. I would like to try and get this to line up with that, actually. I wonder if we can get that. Get away with that. We'll put that right on the corner like that. Okay, and that. Oh, yeah. There we go. There, so the police and fire and ambulance are all kind of squared away. Lovely. Now we've got this empty piece of road here, which I'm okay with. Crime going on over here. Oh, I'm okay with that too, to be honest. We're nearly there, which is brilliant. We're still waiting on a hearse out here. Huh. Still asking for a lot of stuff. Alright, so we could come off of here and do a nice straight road through here and do a couple of forks. And then maybe wibbly wobbly around in the back here. Okay. And then this one, we are going to wibbly wobbly. Like that. Yeah. Alright, cool, cool. Oh, you son of a bitch. It's just gonna click. There. Lovely. Cool. Alright, what do we got? Low rent housing. Ooh. No, 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 no. Not out here, my friend. They do like having a bit of space between them, which is why I'm doing that. And then... Oh. Brilliant. Probably down to there, I think. Lovely, right. Okay. I wouldn't say that this is going to be a particularly affluent area. You never know, though. I mean, you know, the game does tend to make its own rules. And we'll do a couple of little... Oh, look at this lot. They're all It looks like a housing estate. Fantastic. Oh dear. Okay. So what I do need to do now, I need a path. I turn snapping off. Can I get a path? It wants to. Okay. Maybe we can move it, mod that in there, right? Okay. We'll see what that does. Okay. It's probably not going to work, but we'll give it a good old college try. Okay. Should we do one along here as well? Maybe? Like that? Ooh, there we are. Look at that. Just try and encourage some foot traffic between the... Who's it? Here we go. Wait, is he chasing her? Is he gonna mug her? What the hell's going on here? Okay, he's working. Cool. So Move It mod actually did fix that, so that's excellent. I still feel like it's kind of sort of cheating using that, but Move It mod is a fantastic option. We've still got a lot of... oh, well, we've got a lot of people moving in too, don't we? So it's likely that what's going on is they are coming across and up through here and cutting off that way, but they're not actually. They're coming up through here and then coming into here. Because this is a very populated area. It may even need its own road. I mean, it would help if these people down here... Whoa! Well, what did I just... oh, crap. What did I just click on? There we go. See, they seem very confused. The foot traffic here is a bit brutal, isn't it? That's probably what a lot of the trouble is as well. Alright. The current condition of the road and the average condition over time. If the road surface is in poor condition, vehicles and forces are slower, accidents become more likely. Road repairs are handled by the road maintenance depot. So we've got some fairly high volume going on. Traffic flow condition. So the condition currently is 38% on average. Is that what we're saying? So one of these would actually potentially be worth my... Oh my god, that's huge. Potentially worth my time. Upkeep, 15,000 a month. I don't think it's necessary right now. I mean, the road condition here is pretty bad, but I don't believe it's that necessary at this particular moment in time. Oh, we now have parks. Okay. Oh, wow. When did this lot come from? We got a playground? A dog park. Everybody loves a dog park. $2,000? Alright, I guess we'll do that. We should probably put a path across there, shouldn't we? Ay, 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 ay. That was like, no, my friend. Why do I get the feeling that if I try and move that, it's going to cause a problem? Okay. Terraforming, landscaping, pine trees, lindens. Those are nice. London Plain. Spruce. Everyone likes a spruce tree. Ooh, a birch. Right. That'll do. I would like to get them nice and close together, but it's not going to let me, is it? Alright. As they grow up, they'll get better. Actually, isn't there a control? There it is, isn't there? No, there isn't. I thought there was a way of overriding the gap. Okay. With Move It mod you can. Shut up. Okay. What are we looking at here? What's this? What the hell's this purple line? Office? Offices. Offices? You guys want offices now? When? What? That was quick. Alright, so we got some low density office space available now. I guess that can be its own road entity, right? We could probably put a roundabout in here and just kind of fill this space with offices. Well, we wouldn't even need a roundabout, would we? Because offices don't generate that much traffic. Well, at least it didn't. I don't know if it does now. Hey, alien, I see you creeping in there. Welcome in. I'm just, on my last 10 minutes of this nonsense, trying to figure out how I want to grow this. As this is the beginning of our city. Oh, wait a minute. Progression node, water. What the fuck does that mean? Oh! This! Wait, what? Parks and Rec, transportation, water and sewage. Hang on a minute, what the hell is that? What is it talking about? A progression node, water. What? What? Hang on. So that's water and sewage. That's geothermal, highways, parking spaces. Fire station, shelters, welfare offices. And, this guy. So we have to unlock that. That's what it was complaining about. Now we've got it. Okay, so now we can work on our fishing. We can actually start working on creating a little fishing village. So, okay, excellent. Hopefully we haven't polluted the water too badly with our runoff. Looks like it's all in there, so that's fine. We'll fix that later. Anyway, alright, what do we got going on? So we've got this guy here, right? Road required, blah blah blah, yeah. So this would go here. Well, honestly, I'd like it as a separate little village. Which I can do with my cunning and devious plan of taking this main road and splitting it. So if I do the split here, right, and it comes down, one goes off this way, one splits and comes off this way, and then we'll have it'll eventually become a large junction, because this is eventually obviously going to become a fairly large road, because this island is going to, I guess, be the center point of our city. What? Hang on, what's going on here? Oh, it's just the end of the track. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we'll have some nice tall buildings and modernization and stuff in here and all that good stuff there. There's not a great deal of room for space because so much of this is water. if we zoom out a bit. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see the play area. So 50% of the map is water. And then another, what's that? Maybe 20%? No, not 20. Maybe another 15% is these hills. So as far as flat, usable landscape for building an interesting skyline, you're kind of limited. Which is nice, actually. It's going to be interesting trying to develop this. We've got this nice flat area here we could do something with. But I really like this little island. This is just kind of sort of screaming for a nice built-up area. But right now, I can't figure out if I want to do the fishing village over here or over here. I'm thinking over here. Probably. I could start it here and just kind of trickle it along the coastline and end it out in this area. That could work quite nicely. And then we'll have this major road coming down through here. We'll give it a little connecting road up to the freeway. I guess the biggest question is, where do I want to put my central industrial hub? I'm thinking probably up in here, because the mountains is where a lot of the coal and ore mining is, right? Do we have any oil? Oh, we have oil down where the fishing village is going to be. That's fantastic. We have some offshore drilling potential here, so that's good. That's good. We've got some... Oh my god, look at this. Wow. Wow, we could set up a little... just an industrial village over here. What's the name of that town? I don't remember the name of the town. But the whole thing is basically going to center around the oil industry. And then probably a couple of factories. And then we'll have all the townspeople living in a cluster of low-income nonsense. But I'm guessing the port... Oh, crap. So if I have an industrial hub up in here, that's a long way from the coastline. But I do have access to the railroad. Well, I mean, I would have access to the railroad anyway. I could just custom build the damn thing. So I could set up the industrial hub here and use the rail system to take all of my goods and services to here and set this up as the main port, or have the main port over here on the main island. I'm kind of liking the idea of having a dedicated area here for the port, or maybe just for the industrial port. We can put the other port over here. Wait, is that a thing? Oil drilling, Wait, am I missing something here? Oh, yeah, you dumbass. Transportation. That's the one you were thinking about, wasn't it? It was, yes. Okay, so we've got a storage yard, storage yards. Actually, if you click on the water section, that will probably give you what you're looking for. True. Right, what have we got? So we got the 2-lane port. Oh yeah, that's right. We can custom build ports. Oh, I forgot about that. We got a basic harbor. Okay. Passenger ships. Okie dokie. We got the basic cargo harbor. Okay. Fine, fair enough. There's a small port. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that's the way gate into the port. What? Oh, that's bonkers. Ah, that's really cool. That's quite big. This whole thing is probably going to end up having to be the main industrial port. And we got the key. Yeah. Where are the terminals? Are these the actual terminals that I have to use? These look like the stock ones. I apologize for my voice. It's not doing well. Boatway, ferry depot, ferry stops. Okay, cool. Oh, so these are the gate roads. Right, okay, yeah. That's the key. Seaways. Can be upgraded with extra pier and transit. See, those look like the, those are the stock ones because they don't have the icon on them, you stupid pillock. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You know. If anyone sees a brain lying around, it's probably mine. Okay, so there's that. Waterfront businesses. Ooh, pretty cool. Okay. So does the key supports reach stacker traffic and placement of container cranes and passenger terminals. Okay. Where do I find these stackers and container crate and passenger terminals? It's the harbor, there's a cargo harbor, okay. The import, large port. Subway, tram, train. Well, where do I find these items then? Where do I find the terminals? Huh? Parks and recreation. Fire and rescue. Police administration. No. Yeah, that was a long shot. No. Okay. Huh. I thought they would have been in here, maybe. Or in here, but... Alright. Well, obviously I'm missing something. I sound like a Londoner. I am a Londoner. Well, actually, I'm from the southeast of England. I've just been in America for a long time. Okay. Landscaping. So it's going to be in here. I mean, I wonder if it's going to show up after I place this or something. Well, no, because then it would show me whether it's locked or not, right? $5,000 per kilometer. Let's just chuck this down and see what we get. Right? Okay. Nothing. Nothing happens. I thought it would unlock something, but okay. 2-lane, 1-lane. One port. There's all that. Passenger ship line tool. You don't. It can't be anything to do with these because these are stock. Wait a minute. Where did I find that other stuff? There was. No. There was. Wow, crap. Now, 4 minutes. Son of a bitch. Okay, this is just zoning. That's not going to do me any good. Areas. No. Oh, crud. Crud. Where was it? Ah, there it is. For some reason, under road, we got the storage yards here. Okay, so they output. Maintenance. Hang on. What? Oh, there we are, yeah. Okay, yep, alright. So we got the large storage yard. Taxi depot. Public transport line. Alright, obviously I need to look at the instructions because it's late and I'm not getting it. So, oh, well, hello. What? Oh, I see. It's just it's left a null. Okay. Damn this cough, man. Oh crap! Yes, ad break is coming up. So we're gonna go ahead and save the game. New game, Wickham Online. There we are. Steam Cloud. Yep, I'll do. Save that. Oh, I'm actually happy to report I've been playing the game now for 2 hours and it hasn't suddenly dumped me out into the desktop. So that's nice. What's to the right of the boat icon? What? Yeah, that's the ferry. So we can do sea lanes, ferry terminal. Yeah, this is the old style, you know, from the Skylines 1. It's the ferry system from that, which I think is nice. Cargo plane, terminals, subway, tram, train, road. Yeah, I'll have to fiddle with this in a sandbox and have a look. Or indeed, watch a tutorial. I'm sure there's one by now. No, let me
Jolly
push
good.
this button. I actually remembered to push the button before the ad break came up. Look at that. Brilliant stuff. Okay, well, that's it for today. What is today? Well, splice my sausages. Today is Thursday. So I won't be back in 2 days. Well, unless there's a surprise weekend stream. Don't know if that's going to happen. I think this weekend's going to be pretty chaotic. I've been tasked with taking down, packing, and storing the Halloween stuff. And pulling down and organising the Christmas stuff. I'm not putting any of it up this weekend. Balls to that. Next weekend, on the other hand, is a different story. I don't think I'm going to be able to get away with putting it off much longer. But you never know. Sunday, there might be something Sunday. Otherwise, I'll be back on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. And for all you people lurking and you know, hanging out, it's much appreciated. You know, you could choose to waste your time anywhere, and your time is valuable, and I appreciate you spending that valuable time with me. So yeah, I hope you have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend. Good night.